Hello. Today is day 92 and I just got back on the trail after taking 10 days off. So that, hold on, it's kind of confusing here, is a little crazy trying to get back into it. Got dropped back off here today by Trail Angel Steve. He wants me to call him Trail Guardian Angel Steve because of how much he did for me. But he picked me back up at the airport and gave me my backpack back and took me out to eat real quick, and it's about 3:15. I'm getting hiking again. And thank you very much, Steve. But getting back on here today is a little stressful. I don't really know anyone who's in this area, so it's just like kind of all new. I don't know if anyone will be where I go tonight, or I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's just hard to get back into the groove of hiking again, and I don't know anyone, and it's difficult when you like feel the comforts of home and then you just like leave. So yeah, but it's gonna be a good day. Not gonna go super far. I'm super duper sleep deprived because Friday night I had graduation and then project grad after that, so I didn't go to bed till like maybe almost 4 a.m. and then woke up at like, barely slept any because I woke up early to say bye to my mom and my brother who were leaving for a triathlon, which congrats to my brother, he finished the triathlon today. And then the next night I had like a bunch of stuff to do to like register for classes for school next year, and spent a ton of time doing that, and then stayed out, like had to go to I went to my friend's graduation parties, which I was busy with that, so I went to bed late last night. We left our house at 1:30 a.m. this morning to get the airport in time, and I slept on one of the planes, but the other flight was hard to get sleep on, so don't want to hike real late tonight. Just want to maybe find a good place and yeah, get some good sleep and start out fresh tomorrow. And yeah, I'm gonna hit the big rocky sections here the next week. It's gonna be quite rocky, so yeah. Another thing that happened, I guess, is I should update you. You probably noticed I have a new hat I'm trying out because I want to keep the sun off my face a little better, and I got a bug net, so the hat will help, keep the bug net out of my face. And I also switched to a short sleeve purple shirt instead of the long sleeve that I had. When I went home, I left the pair of leggings that I had with me at home, so now I don't have any pants, so I might regret it, but hopefully not. I think it's gonna stay warm enough. Steve gave me a little pig pen keychain, and so I have that hanging on my backpack. I'll like put a picture up for you to see, and yeah, very cool. My backpack feels so heavy. I think, well, I have a lot of food in there and a lot of water too, because I'm not sure where I'm camping. I use Sawyer water, like a Sawyer filter, because I just wanted to back flush mine, but I didn't bring it home with me. And so he had the thing in there. I was like, oh, can I use your back flusher? And he's like, no, just take the new filter. I got it for you. So I'm like, sweet, because it's going to be the flow rate of a brand new filter. It's going to be so nice. I'm going to filter water like 3 times as fast, I feel like. So I'm at Fisher Overlook right now. Which is funny, it just looks over like I-81 where we were just driving on. So that's cool. I'm starting with a fresh pair of shoes, the same as the ones I had on when I got off. They're just a fresh pair. My other ones weren't beat down too bad. I probably could have put another 100 or 200 miles on them, but it's easy to switch out shoes when you're at home, so that's what I did. Another thing I was going to mention is my feet and the situation with those, because I think I told you guys when I got off, they were not in good shape. Like the inside of my feet hurt, and I don't really know what it was. I don't think it was like plantar fasciitis or anything. It was just like, they were just really sore. And so that I think is better. There is kind of a thing that started hurting while I was home, where like the toe next to my big toe, kind of where it connects to my foot. My foot hurts there sometimes, but I think that'll be okay. It's just kind of maybe aggravated by the rocks here. But like the skin on my feet, I thought was gonna heal up and be totally normal once, like after my 10 zeros, but that is not the case. Like it like dried up and looked like it was gonna heal, but then it dried up so much that like it like cracked, and so then like my feet were just like super itchy and like cracked and like irritated, and there's like these hard calluses, and it was just not good. Like my feet were kind of bothering me the entire time I was home. So every night I would sleep with Aquaphor all over my feet and my toes with socks on over that, and I think that helped a bit. But I don't know, my feet are not in the best shape coming back out, which is kind of disappointing. But I do feel like more well rested overall, which I think is good. But I'm a little worried that I like lost my fitness, but I don't think I could have lost too much in 10 days. I think I'll feel back in my groove here in a couple days. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. It's really like sleep deprived, so I have a headache, and yeah, I was kind of chilling all week, and then I had a whole bunch of stuff to get ready for school for next fall, like that I couldn't really do until the end of my little zero situation, just because of like when my meeting was with my advisor and stuff. And so I was really stressed out and like didn't really get to relax at the end, or I feel like I didn't get to spend as much time with my family as I thought I would get to. And so I don't know, I really think I'm just super tired, and so everything is like really tough right now. Sat back there, took a little break on a rock for a second, and I'm only like 3 miles now from the Heartland campsite and creek, which is where I think I'm gonna camp. But if I get there and I don't like it, I'll just move on. But I just realized that I'm like a mile from the 1,200 mile marker, so that's really exciting. I kind of completely forgot about that because I was just like, no, shaken up. I made it to 1,200 miles. Woo! There's another one. I'm only like a mile from the campsite I was looking into. I'm hoping that there's people there because I really want to meet, like, I don't know, the hikers that are around me now. And if there's no one there, it's like, but there isn't another shelter. Well, there's like, I know there'd be people at the shelter, but that would make it I think a 17-mile day, and it started at like after 3 o'clock, so that wasn't happening. And I didn't really want to stay at the 501 shelter, and especially because it was only like a mile and a half or 2 miles into my hike for the day, and it was pretty early still. So I'm hoping there's people down here. I have like somewhat high hopes because it is like the site of an old shelter, and supposedly there's like a nice swimming hole and good campsites and like a rope swing and stuff into the water, which although it would be super fun if you're with people, but if you're alone, it's kind of like, I mean, I might still swim, but I also just showered like not even 24 hours ago, so I also feel like I'm still kind of clean. I don't want to rinse off the cleanness. I don't know, I'm gonna see. If there's no one there and there's no phone service and I don't like the tent sites, I might just keep going. Here's the swimming hole. You can see the rope swing there, but there's some people scattered around camping in different areas. But my trekking pole just broke, so I'm gonna make it work for the next little bit, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get new trekking poles in the next couple days or so. Morning. Today is day 93, I think. Last night I just camped right there by that rope swing, and that old shelter site there. And there were some other hikers camped around there. I was gonna camp alone because I met a couple of other like through hikers, but it was like a couple and then some other people and then like some section hikers, and I kind of just like I talked to them all a little bit and just said hi, and then there weren't really good campsites right by them, so I kind of camped on my own just a little ways down, like a little blue blaze by that thing of the water. So at least I kind of met some people, but I didn't want to like camp right next to them and be like kind of in their way just because I didn't know them too well. I didn't want to like, you know, like be like clingy or something. But hiking for about an hour, a little more than that now. And the terrain has been, it's not awful. It's been okay. It's been a little rocky, but it's not been terrible. Oh, goodness. I've been using my broken trekking pole. I just extended it, made it longer so that it was the same length as the other one. It's just there's no tip on the bottom, so like that's not really like gonna last real long. So I'm going to pass the Cabela's today because I'm passing the road crossing that we can get into Hamburg, and there's a Cabela's in Hamburg, so I can go there and get a trekking pole. The only issue is I don't know what time I'm gonna get there. They have a shuttle that'll take you there, or I could just like, you know, get a ride some other way. I'm just gonna kind of see how the day goes. Not really sure where I'm gonna stop tonight, if I'm gonna get a trekking pole today. Don't really know. I could also just try to order some trekking poles off Amazon and have them sent ahead, just because I don't really know what the selection of the Cabela's is gonna be like. Yeah, I slept really good last night because I was so incredibly tired. I think I got a good like 10.5 hours of sleep. I'm trying to get back into a group of hiking and hopefully make some friends here soon. Right, I've gone like 6.5 to 7 miles. Started there and took a break and was just looking online at trekking poles. Been going through this like prescribed burn area for I don't know, maybe like a mile. It's pretty big and it smells like fire, even though I think the burn happened a while ago, since there's already like plants growing back up. I stopped for lunch here at the Eagle's Nest shelter, which was incredibly far off trail. It did not say how far it was and far out, but it was like a solid 1/4 mile or more. But yeah, I only have about 9 miles left to get to the town where the road crossing you could go to the Cabela's in Hamburg. So I actually might be trying to do that now. Not sure, because I met some people at lunch and they're all staying at that shelter in town that I was a little weary of, but there's people that are going to be there. And also, I want to meet more people because I don't really know anyone here yet. And apparently a ton of people are going there, so it might be good just to, you know, at least see who's around me. But I'm not sure. It's just going to depend what time I get there. Because it would be probably easier to get trekking poles at Cabela's than it would be to ship them to myself. But who knows. I was hiking and I saw a girl singing on the side of the trail, and I just get really excited because I feel like I never see girls. Maybe there's more around now. I don't know. I haven't met a ton of people yet. But I was like, oh yes, I would hike by and said hello. And it was Gabby Sarah, who has like the big YouTube channel, and I used to watch her videos. And I knew she was out in Pennsylvania somewhere, but I didn't know if I'd run into her or not. So it was super cool to see her. I feel like I met a famous person. Maybe I'll see her again later. I don't know. It was cool. Change of plans. I actually think Steve is gonna meet me in Port Clinton and bring me some trekking poles. So that solves the trekking pole problem. I'm at this like view here, but right next to it there's this like log that someone carved, like a pumpkin, and there's like faces on it. It's kind of odd, a little creepy, but cool, I guess. I'm in Cabela's trying to get new trekking poles.
Gotta get the name in front.
Oh, it's right there. You can see it. Alright, so Steve just dropped me back off here where I got off. He picked me up right when I got to Port Clinton, took me to Hamburg to the Cabela's. They have a shuttle to the Cabela's, and I was gonna take that, but then he was gonna come help me out, so that was really nice, much appreciated, because I didn't know what to do with my poles. And yeah, so I bought a new pair of poles at Cabela's, and we also stopped by Taco Bell, and I got myself a Cravings box, which I was super excited about. So now I'm just gonna go to that pavilion, eat, and check it out. If it doesn't look like a place I want to stay, I'll just keep hiking like 2 miles, I think, up. There's a campsite, or I'll find somewhere to go. But I don't really feel like doing any more hiking. My feet, I need to like tend to some possible blisters, and yeah.